ladies and gentlemen. This is Christelle Martinette, and I'm here. It is the 23rd. I'm recording these, and I'll be uploading between the 23rd and the 24th of November. So it will be just in time for me to announce to those of you who celebrate Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody in the United States. I usually go every year to Thanksgiving, and I stay a while. This year I had things changed, my plans had to change, and so I won't be there, but I will be there both in spirit and in FaceTime. And my sister promised to freeze her turkey, her cranberry sauce, and her apple pie, and the lasagna. And I'll be seeing her the following week, the end of the month. And so I'm bound to be able to participate belatedly with the Thanksgiving. But I wanted to use this time just for a moment to talk about a few things, make a couple of announcements. As you all know, my readings and my soul therapy is what characterizes me, and that's the majority of my work. But I have recently started offering coaching. And what is this all about? Well, typically, people who I have already read with and who I have done soul clearing with, I have gone into their Akashic records and have cleared their records. Once cleared, a lot of people have difficulty in correcting their pathway and making positive choices, motivated by energetic statements of joy, love, and abundance. And for example, people can be caught up in relationships that are physically, or even, I would say worse, mentally abusive, with a companion, with co-workers, with a family member, for example. Well, the coaching program has this objective. The first, it spans typically a period of 6 weeks. It depends on each person, but typically it will be 6 weeks. And we get together and we work with first recognizing karmic patterns and addressing those. And then we work with personal responsibilities in relationships and in partnerships. Then we work with shifting those karmic patterns and adopting new energetic motivation for your own personal karmic operating system. Then we go into the money karma, and we shift money karma, trying to avoid karmic patterns that create financial disempowerment. And then we work with shifting relationship karma and addressing family relationships and karmic intentions and the energetic statement that drives your karma and your intentions concerning relationships. And last but not least, we address karmic expertise for health and well-being, and we talk about and discuss the karmic and energetic implications of diseases. And that starts the route to healing. So just wanted to mention that, and if you're interested, write me and we'll consult freely on that, and then we'll see what would be best for you. Now, off to the readings. Hi Taurus, this is Christelle Martinette, and I'm here with a reading for you for the month of December. And I have here 2 tarot decks. One is the Sexual Magic Tarot. This is the first deck I'll be using, together with another deck, the Impressionist Tarot, which has Impressionist paintings as a representation for each of the tarot cards. And let's see. I have a card from another deck. Let's see what's in store for you, Taurus, for the month of September. Taurus. Okay, I'll show you this after I lay all the cards. Let's mix these. Impressionist. I'm laying them in two different ways, upside down pyramid and the right side up, so they have relations to each other, the cards as in a diagonal as well. Oh, wow. Where do I start? Okay, we have the first card is the Moon card. The Moon card, then we have this Ace of Swords. Look at that, if that doesn't look like the moment of truth. The Ace of Swords. The Nine of Pentacles, cutting locks of her hair. The Ten of Cups. Beautiful cards you have. Just beautiful, lovely cards, Taurus. The Two of Swords. So now we have an Ace and the Two of Swords. And the Seven of Cups. Next card out was the Two of Wands. Two twos so far. Then we have the Three of Cups. Two, the Three of Cups. Did I make that up? Was that a two or a Three of Cups? I made it up, the Two of Cups. Okay. The Chariot. The Chariot. The King of Swords. The Four of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles here is you, as you know, Taurus, male or female, earth sign, last card going out, outgoing card. And what do we have here? We've got two major arcana, the Moon and the Chariot. And it's interesting, well, there are two sevens as well. There's the Seven of Cups, and the Chariot is the seven major arcana, the seventh major arcana. A 10 of Cups, but then we have a 1 and a 9, even though they're two different suits, that's two tens. I'm seeing that, what can I say? There are the two nines as well, with three different, there's the Two of Wands, and the Three of Cups, and the Four of Pentacles. Three different suits, the 9 on, which is mirroring it. It's a very harmonious spread. And what I'm seeing is, more than anything else, is that this is the month for you, Taurus, where you're going to be making very acute decisions, pondered decisions. You're going to be... all right, we can say that you're going to be counting pennies, but you're doing it for a reason. You're doing it so when January comes around, you're able to start the year knowing that you have a goal. December is the month for you, Taurus, where you are putting together your plan for the future. I haven't said this for any of the signs so far. This is the first time I'm seeing an actual plan being put in black on white for you to help you plan your days in the future and your months, because you're going to have a goal. Very interesting. I'm going to use the Vera Sibilla here now. And usually I start with cards like the Moon, and the Moon is a card where they, the Moon, we only see one side of the Moon. There's a hidden nature here, something hidden. I'm going to take a look at what that could or might be. All right, so we can say that the plan involves, all right, this is the sacerdote, the priest, dispiacere, tears here, and a sadness, and Giovane Fanciulla, the Virgin of the deck.
There's some, the giovane fanciulla is also sadness. She can speak to sadness. And what does sadness involve? Sadness involves being alone. The priest is alone, is a single person. It means being alone, and the tears involved. And what the moon is telling me is that you've had it with being alone. You're going to make plans to tie the knot, to purchase a home, to try to find an apartment, to plan your finances so you can work in a rent. You're going to work it out with a loved one and make things work through your plans. Very interesting, this. You don't know how, you have no idea how it's going to work because the obstacles seem to be unsurmountable. But what I'm seeing here is you're going places. You're going right into an area, an uncertain area, an uncertain financial area. This is what I'm seeing. An uncertain financial area, but you're doing it with a light heart. You're doing it with a celebratory mood. You're doing it with together with someone else, which is interesting. And the Four of Spirit, I wanted to say, the Four of Pentacles is always a card that talks to me about you arising from your ashes, and that is next to this King of Swords arising from your ashes with an intellectual cut, an intellectual characteristic that is different from the past. You're using your intellect to feed into a dream. So lovely to see. I'm going to take a look at this Two of Swords because I believe that the person you want to run away into the sunset with, the person who you are, may not be there for you right now, but let me take a look at this Two of Swords, or may not be ready to run away with you. And perhaps I've hit it on the nose. Allegrezza al cuore, happiness in the heart, prisoner, prison, prigione, and the doctor who talks about legalities or the actual institutional side to being together. And that person feels that they're not ready, they're very much in love, but economically they're not ready. The love is, there's happiness in the heart, but if they put it on a scale, they'll see that they'd like a little more time. Very interesting. Perhaps they're in a job that just started, or they're in the trial period. I'm getting that, that sound. One of the two, and it is this other person, not you. You're on more or less stable ground for the time being. I'm going to take a few cards over this Ace of Swords. Yes, interesting. Now, for many of you, this could mean pregnancy. There's the donna maritata, the woman with children, the mother, the married woman, the mother. The lettera, the letter together, this announces a pregnancy. Superbia, the vanity, something that shows, you show, and that is a pregnancy. And it could be that these plans are being made because of that. But it also could be that you want to show and wear your heart on your sleeve. You're ready to show the world that you and your loved one are a couple, formally a couple. Interesting, this is. Interesting. I'm going to take a look at the Chariot and see what that has to say. The Chariot. Interesting. The Chariot. Okay. I'm going to try three different things here because there are three different stories here. Leggerezza, lightness of being. It also speaks to sex. There's an amica of female enemy, could be a male enemy. And the old lady that speaks to positive change, however. There was a challenge for you or for your companion, your loved one, your significant other. One of you has had some interest come into you from another person. And the way it plays out initially, and this has happened around the beginning of the month, or it is revealed then, the way it plays out is that it creates a stronger bond. It creates a stronger bond. The Chariot's moving forward in the relationship. Good thing. I'm going to go here to the Two of Wands. Okay, the Two of Wands, so speedy, sighing, omaggio, gift, and conversazione. This Two of Wands is sort of like a struggle. It's an antagonistic energy between the two of you that finally comes to a head when you talk about it and you tell each other the true nature of your feelings. Okay, so one of you works in a public place where there are a lot of people, and you have the attention of people who come and go. And since you're beautiful people, you and your loved one, you get the attention. And, we're human beings, and jealousy comes into the story. So let's put that at bay. Let's leave it over to the side, because I'm seeing that this comes to a positive end in the month. Let me take a look at these runes and what they can crown the reading with. Such wonderful things right away. The first thing I saw is Diag and Gifu and Diag. Beautiful. They mirror each other. Literally, they have crosses in both of them. Now, all right, I'll start from the back, the last rune that was, out there. It does talk of you, Taurus, not the other person, you, who is the person who needs to broach the subject, who needs to come and speak about what is going on. Both your plans for the future and this other jealousy, this other dynamic that has occurred between you, but that will strengthen your relationship. The moon, the idea of going into, you will recall there were 3 cards over the moon card that talked of stepping it up to the next level. You're tired of being alone. You want to make, because that other person defines, it also complements you, and they are part of your life, and that's why you want it to come to a head. I see here that this need that you're feeling is something, when taken slowly and calmly and discussed, it's going to bring you such great the sense of family, the sense of protection in the family, and this is what you really need. It will root you once more, keep you rooted. There's also the rune Uros Merkstave that talks about using your head and the intellectual side to your story that you have not so far in the relationship. It's as if you're going to make a plea. You're going to state your claim, and you're going to win over. You're going to actually go with a plan, and it's going to just come back to you so lovely. There's going to be, it's just give and take. It's love, that love is going to bond and strengthen the month of December. It's just lovely to see, Taurus. Namaste, friends. I hope that this was of help for you, and until we read together again, bye-bye.